What is up, YouTube? It's your boy 321 Champy coming at ya. When a predator realizes he's been caught, let's check it out. Wow. Today we are reacting to a sick person, a predator. We're gonna see how exactly he got caught. We're gonna see how exactly the police were able to get this criminal off the streets. Super excited to see what we're about to get. I have no knowledge on this case whatsoever. All these socials will be down below. I'll leave the crime reaction playlist at the end. Let's see what we're about to get, dog. We are having a Uwu body cam today. Let's see it.
Had a baby and a dad.
In April of 2024.
What? Ah, nah, that's just nasty.
A community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched
What the fuck?
an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests.
No, bro. No, man. You gotta lock this fucking guy up for at least 20 years, dude. Nah, that is fucking sick. That is disgusting, bro. Dude, that is so wrong, bro. I feel so bad for her. She couldn't do anything to stop that, bro. Like, even if she wasn't disabled, you can't necessarily always stop a sick fuck. You just can't, bro. This is sad.
Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
Hey.
Oh, wait, it was an employee.
Good,
yes.
Hi.
Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Brooke. This is Brandon. We're both.
Come on in.
Thank you.
So,
What have they
okay.
told you so far?
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do know it was only males that have been suspended. So,
You okay? Take a breath.
that
Oh, nah, dude. Why is he acting so suspicious, bro? You're acting mad suspicious, homie.
very serious happens.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
I really enjoy my job, and the fact that, sorry,
No, it's okay.
the thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little prediction. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I end up being an asshole. I think this guy had something to do with it, bro. I really think he did, bro. He is acting mad suspicious right now. I don't know.
And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I'm 100% aware. It's, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm not crying for myself. I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No,
or...
I mean, we are we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, I mean, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of of
I would have
harming-
never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with
Bro, was I wrong? Fuck, I'm a dick, aren't I? Nah, fuck. Bro. I was wrong, I think. I think I was wrong.
several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd the fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost by decision in the finals, but I was there, like I had him chicken legging, so
Okay.
I'll see
Is this the guy, bro?
him again. You know.
All right, good. Good for you, man.
This is rivalries in the amateur. Thank you.
Yeah. It's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like, but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Bro, if he only worked there for a month and did some freak ass shit like that,
Okay.
maybe early to mid.
obviously you shouldn't do no freak ass shit like that regardless. But, like, bro, what?
September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was what they call it, PSP,
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
the personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another person,
Okay. So you're always with somebody for the most part.
like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like left early or
What about that other 10%, homie?
Okay.
like one of the managers that I was shadowing had to go do whatever
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like, like another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought like this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get
Chummy with anybody?
everybody. Yeah.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation,
Okay.
so I can't go into details about that.
Okay.
I can't.
Can I ask you about a certain individual that may have
Yeah,
Isaiah Fields?
that's who we just talked to.
That's who you just talked to.
Yeah,
He
so we
was
just came back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him, after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
Bro, he's cooked. He's cooked. You can't beat this, bro. How can he beat this? Your DNA tested positive. You're so cooked.
Yeah, these chains hurt. Please, Lord Jesus, don't come to me. Please, Lord Jesus, you really bless me.
Bro. I'm a religious person, bro. I don't like to get religious in these videos on the channel, but I think doing some crazy shit like that and then repenting, like, bro, there comes to a point where, like, you have to face the consequences both in real life and after. I don't know, dog. This is crazy, bro.
Please don't leave me trying to get the Lord Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be there?
Let me move the cam over here right here. That should be good, right? Yeah.
Right now. Okay, no clue? Okay, you know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So,
I never got any, like, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month, wasn't that long? What your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
So most of the time that I was there, was just training, like the weeks. We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you?
So now what we're getting here is he was read his rights, you know? He can be silent if he wants. He doesn't have to talk to these investigators. He can wait for a lawyer, you know? But what does Isaiah do? What does that freak idiot do? He speaks and he's lying. Buddy, they know that you're positive, bro. They know that your DNA matches. You're cooked. You're cooked. This shit's crazy.
Several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to
Props to those workers.
And then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back home.
You're training
That is a hard job, bro. Much respect to him.
how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone.
No.
Something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they're completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or-
not
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No, the water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point.
Yeah, bro, that's not a job I could ever do. So I definitely respect anyone who is in that field. Every job needs workers, you know? Like, everybody needs to be working something, you know? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, every job in the world needs someone working it. So I definitely salute anyone working in that field. Me personally, I do have a family member who stays in one of those type homes, one of those elderly homes, you know? Big salutes.
At the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were always like with someone until you were like considered like an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just like don't really like fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
It's kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, oh, why do we have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. It's like, there's specific ways to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
He would like face toss some of the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad.
Fake box. What does he mean? What, like, he would, like, shadow box motherfucker? What? What?
They would look at the cameras, it would literally look like he was hitting her. I should clarify, he never actually did. No, he never.
Bro, what the fuck? Why was he doing that? What? Dude, that's weird, bro. That's mad weird.
Never actually did. Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay. I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
Good work by the police here, bro. Good work. Good psychological work.
Just not really like anything in particular. Just his life's not easy, you know.
I know.
That's his way of saying I'm guilty. I did that shit.
That's all.
I get life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's like 24/7. I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young.
Oh.
I've just never really had like proper guidance. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I've never had the proper guidance from a father either, for the most part, you know, and I've never done any fuck shit like that, so.
No.
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff, okay?
Wow. This shoulder grab by the cop, that's a great psychological move right here.
That's... I'm sorry. Come on. It's okay. It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it'll be within my best interest to give it to you.
Okay. Wow. All right, I can't ask you any more questions then.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Buddy, I think you waited way too long to ask for an attorney, to be quite frank. All the guilt is on you right now, in my opinion. All these tears, the positive DNA, obviously he doesn't know about the positive DNA being recorded. Well, actually he does, because he did give out his DNA, so he has to know, right? He has to, right?
I'll leave you at it. She'll give you...
Hey, there's
Go.
I would tell him this.
What's that?
I'm reading them tell.
Yeah, you tell him. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
Nah, bro. Ending the whole interrogation with that? Mic drop.
As investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is cool, bro. Such a idiot.
Yeah, you are, bro. You are, and I can't feel sorry for you, bro. I really can't, dude.
Just give me the opportunity, Lord Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging.
What's the best case scenario for this guy here? I don't even know. That has to be at least be 20 years, right?
Chance. That's all I have is give me one chance. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll do a military. I'll get married. I'll donate all my money. I'll be homeless without a car. I'll do anything, God. Please. Please just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be able to take offenders' lives. I'll anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal.
Man, rest in peace to that kid, dude.
Intensive care.
Prayers up to the lady too, bro.
However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail.
So he got 24, basically.
In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
Wow, bro. That was a crazy crime story, bro. Once again, dog, my bad to this guy, bro. Obviously, I don't think he's watching the video, but if he is, really my bad, bro. I just thought, I've never been in a situation like this, bro, so I don't know how it feels to know that your workplace did some horrific shit. I've worked in 4 job settings in my life. 1 at a ice shave place, 1 at McDonald's, 1 at Burger King, 1 at Subway. I've never experienced anything like that in the work field, bro, so yeah, dog, my bad that I thought this guy did it. Let's read some comments, bro. It's scary to think he was only caught because he didn't use protection. If he did, they would have never found out. That is insane, dude. The way the detective said, "Oh, by the way, you're the dad," was so perfect. That was crazy, bro. That was insane. Dude is weird as hell and beyond disgusting. Put him under the jail. Sheesh. Like everyone has said, the first employee interviewed truly felt the gravity of the situation. If I'm ever in a vulnerable state and in need of care, I pray to have someone with the integrity and heart of that man. Bro, so I was really an asshole, bro. The first guy they interviewed seemed like such a sweetheart. Ah, bro, I'm a dick. What the fuck? I appreciate the first kid caring so much for the residents. Catch the bastard. The fact he had only worked there for a month. I don't know if 25 years is enough time. His mom's basement was nicer than most of our homes. I'm not sure Isaiah had it so tough. Damn, bro. I hate to say it, but it's almost a good thing she got pregnant because there's a good chance they wouldn't catch this monster if there had not been this much concrete evidence. It's obviously tragic in every way possible, but the silver lining is he couldn't escape. Wow, man. Much love to all the police team. Much love to this guy here. Once again, much love to all the other employees, bro. Ow.